Yeah, this is going to be a rant. This is going to be a rambling, but this is from the heart. It really is. I realize, man, a lot, not all, man, but I realize a lot of humans are just arrogant cowards. And I'll tell you why. The reason why we're arrogant is because of our ignorance, is because we don't know. But then I realized that all the information that's out here right now, we live in the information life and we live in the information age. We have the internet. And we can find out, some of the answers to our problems. All this information that's out here like this, there's no excuse for us for being this fucking arrogant, for being this fucking ignorant. You get what I'm saying? And it made me realize that people don't want to improve. They don't want self-improvement. They want to keep on doing the same old thing. Licking each other booty holes and being cowards. But I'm not the one. And going for the coward part, I realize a lot of people, I realize a nice amount of people in real life and also in cyberspace, people love to throw stones behind their fucking hands. I'll say it again. People love to throw fucking stones and hide their fucking hands. Why is that? Because a lot of people are cowards. And when you try to confront them, they want to say act all innocent, or they want to get all big and bad and all that stuff. Try to talk tough. See, in situations like that, that's how people get put in the dirt. What I mean by they get put down in the dirt. Somebody's going to die. Yeah, I said it. Either somebody's going to get knocked out, or 9 times out of 10, somebody's going to die with a bullet to their motherfucking head. It be like that in some cases, man. Because people, listen, man, people have to watch out who the fuck they talk to. You know what I'm saying? Because I realize, man, it's been like that for years. You got people that want to talk all that smack, talk all that shit, but they don't know what other people be dealing with. And by trying to confront that person basically try to be big and bad, but try to cover up your fucking lies and all that shit, try to act all big and bad and stuff, that's how people get killed. You get what I'm saying? You want to act all big and bad and stuff, even though you lying, even though you're an asshole. But once that person gets fed up with your bullshit, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get put in the dirt. And what I mean by put in the dirt, either a knockout or you die. And then that person will go to jail for the rest of his life or her life. I realize, man, humans are just, man, not all humans, but I realize a lot of us are full of shit. And a lot of us, a lot of us really ain't worthy of living. Yeah, I said it. A lot of us as human beings, we're not worthy of living. Better yet, you know what? I'm gonna go on a tangent right now, man. And I don't give a fuck if y'all feel offended. If you feel offended, get the fuck off my channel. This is how I feel. I really think and feel as though is that we as humans, the way how we treat each other, the way how we do things on this earth, we don't belong here. And what I mean by we don't belong here, we don't deserve this fucking earth. We as humans do not deserve the planet Earth, because this earth is beautiful. This is a beautiful planet with nice resources, man. You have the water, you have fruits and vegetables, man, that we can plant, man. We can build our own homes. You know what I'm saying? We can create innovative things to help sustain life. But instead, we like to focus on the petty differences. Like, I don't like this, or I don't like that. I don't like her, I don't like him. I don't like the way he wear this, or I don't like the way she wear that. Bunch of petty bullshit. And you wonder what, and you know what, in my honest opinion too, I'm gonna fuck up a lot of Christians' heads. And you wonder why God turned his back on the human race. Yes, I said it. I really think and believe that God turned his back on the human race because none of our prayers have been answered. Because we don't deserve it. We don't deserve to get our prayers answered. I mean, think about it. Do your research. Do your research without. Do your research on human history. Do your research on the history of humans, and you're gonna find out that when it comes to humans, a lot of our events, a lot of our adventures have been about wars. So many wars. The Christian War, the 7 Years War, the American Revolution, the Civil War, all these different types of wars, man, from different parts of the globe. And you wonder why and you wonder why humans are fucked up right now as we speak. We're so focused on war to the point that we are destroying this planet as we speak. This planet is a living sentient being. And we have the nerve and the audacity to destroy this one planet Earth in our universe. And the reason why I say in our universe is because I think and believe that there are other parallel universes out there. Yeah, I said it. There are other parallel universes out there. So if you think that you're the only one in existence, you got another thing coming. Because I think and believe that there are other parallel universes of me. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I live in a low income neighborhood, but in another universe, I could be middle class, or in another universe, I could be high class, or in another universe, I could be a homeless bum. You know what I'm saying? There's different parallel universes of us, man. But I digress on that because a lot of you motherfuckers ain't ready for that bullshit. That's just my thought process. And a lot of you motherfuckers ain't interested. So that's your cup of, you know what I'm saying? That's your thing, that's your choice. But that's my cup of tea. But anyway, man, damn, I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say. But yeah, man, just the whole, people throwing their stones and out of their hands and shit, man. But when you try to confront them, they try to get all big and bad and shit. And that's how a lot of people get shot and killed. Because people get tired of all the bullshit. People get tired of all the mess. All the garbage and all these lies that others be spilling on other people. And I guarantee you that some of those rumors and stuff are just flat out lies. They just flat out fucking lies. Because you're just assuming what this person might be doing without getting evidence. We as people, we listen, we all assume. But to make your assumptions as absolute truth, that is asinine. That is illogical. That is a fallacy. Get your shit in order, get your shit in check. What's wrong with you people? But I realize people, what grinds my gears too, man. People are so focused on the money. I mean, don't get me wrong, money is good. We gotta have money in order for us to live. But people nowadays place value on your money and your status in life. So you meant to tell me that my character is based on how much money I make, or the job that I have is based on my character? Burn in hell. Who the fuck you think you are? You have millionaires that are scumbags out here. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. People that's getting charged with murder, rape, pedophilia, and all that bullshit. A lot of those motherfuckers got money. They millionaires. They possibly billionaires. But guess what? They scumbags. They commit murders. They like to rape. And they like to rape. They're a bunch of pedophiles. They're involved in fraud and all different types of crimes and all that shit. But they awesome people because they got money, right? You stupid ass humans, man. I realize, man, humans are so fucking superficial and so fucking flawed. We don't deserve to be saved. Yeah, I said it. We don't deserve to be saved. I don't give a fuck about me. I don't give a fuck what the fuck y'all think, man. And I don't give a fuck what the fuck y'all think about me. Y'all better look in the mirror and check yourselves like I'm trying to right now. And like I said before a long time ago, the thing is about me is I don't point out other people's flaws because I know I'm fucked up too. So who the fuck am I? And number two, who the fuck are you? People love to judge. Listen, we all judge, but to literally judge somebody without looking at yourself in the mirror, that says something about you. And to actually judge somebody, and to actually also judge somebody based on their money and their social status, but not looking into the person's character, that says something about you too. That says that you're a very superficial person. You only care about materialistic things. But when it comes to the character, you can give two fucks. Because in your world, in your mind, money matters. But that's how the world is nowadays. And that's why we're so fucked up as a race of people. That's why we're so fucked up as a human race. Because we're so focused on the superficial aspect of things, we don't want to dive in deeply within ourselves. Because once we start to look within, we won't like it. But guess what? In order for you to heal all the trauma, all that past pain, you have to put in work within yourself. That's why it's called self-esteem. You need esteem of your motherfucking self, bitch. That's why it's called self-esteem. That's why it's called self-improvement. Improvement of your motherfucking self, dumbasses. But I digress on that, man. I fucking digress. I'm sick and tired of this whole, you know what? I'm sick and tired of this whole hustling mentality, saying that, I gotta have like 6, 7, 9, 10, 12 different hustlers. I gotta have like 9, 10, 11, 12 different hustles and all that stuff. Back in the day, back in my grandparents' days and my great-grandparents' days, they may have had 1 or 2 jobs, but mostly they only need 1 job and that was it. And 9 times out of 10, it was usually the males who will go out there in those damn factories and work those long hours and come on home to their wife. And they will bring all that money to their family. And say, you know what I'm saying, and whatever money that's left over, they have a savings account, you know what I'm saying, and they would create some type of college fund for their child or their children. So in that way, once they get of age, like 17 or 18, they can be able to go to college. They set up a college fund for their children. But back in the day, you only need like 1 job, and 9 times out of 10, most of the time, it's usually the males. The men will go out there and work. You only need you only just need one type of income. You only need one setup and one type of income. And usually, like I said before, it's usually the males that will go out there and work them factory jobs. But you get my point, man. They didn't have a lot of hustles. They may, a few probably had a few hustles here and there, but for the most part, their main hustle was that factory job, or their main hustle was that one job in particular, and that was it. That's all what the fuck you need. That's it. I'm just tired. You know what? When it comes to having a hustle like that, when you need to have multiple hustles, that says something about your country's economy. That lets you know that your country's economy is in the tanker. It's full of shit. It is garbage. The United States is a piece of shit right now. The United States economy is a piece of shit right now. You have people hustling and bustling, having different hustles and all that stuff. But back in the day, you only need 1 motherfucking job to sustain your whole fucking family. What type of bullshit is that? Literally, what type of bullshit is that? By having multiple hustles, that lets you know that your country's economy is in a tanker. It is full of shit. Listen, man, we as a people need to go back to the basics. Like Donald Trump said, make America great again. And what I say, we need to go back to the basics. We need to go back to things that was fun again. We need to go back to the basics on what makes us human again. We need to look for within. We need to look for within and make those changes. We need to go back to the basics, so in that way, man, life will be easier for us all. But that's all I gotta say about that, man. Sure, that's all I gotta say. Yeah, man, thank you so much and have a good day.